Hi, so in this video we will talk about uh, chapter week 7 chapter 8, that is deviance and crime. And let's break it out in a way that it would be easy for us to understand that what is deviance and how it is seen in people's eye. So deviance is when someone does or something that goes against the most people think when most people think it is normal or acceptable. For example, stealing is considered deviant because it's against the law and what society expects. But deviance isn't just about breaking laws, it is also about breaking social rules like wearing pajamas or a fancy diner. Different types of deviant behavior can be deviance and informal deviance. So, formal deviance is breaking the law, like robbing or vandalism or murder. But informal deviance could be considered as breaking social norms or talking loudly in a library. Why do some behaviors get labeled as deviant while others often don't? It often depends on who has the power to decide what is deviant and what is normal. For example, in some places it is normal for the people to get tattoos, but in some religion and for some people it may be seen as deviant. So social control is how society tries to get people to follow the rules. There are different ways. This happens. It's penal social control, which is punishing people who breaks the law, like sending them to jail. Discipline, teaching people how to follow the rules and how parents set certain rules at home. Then there's risk management, trying to stop deviance before it happens, like having security cameras to prevent shoplifting. Then there is some theoretical perspective on crime and deviance. Uh, First is positive views, that is social disorganization theory. This theory says that when a neighborhood or community doesn't have a strong connection or a good resources, like school and safe parks, people might more often likely to have deviant behavior and most likely to be breaking the rules and laws. Then there is control theory. This one suggests that many people are more likely to behave well when they are being controlled by someone and they have strong bonds with other like their family, friends or community. If those bonds are weak, they might engage in deviant act. Then there is strain theory. According to this theory, if people feel they can't achieve anything or they can't achieve the societal perspective of goals in a fair way, it might turn to be in a deviant way, like stealing. Then there is critical sociology. This perspective looks at how deviant and crime are related to inequalities and power. For example, people with less power might be labeled as deviant more often, even for some behaviors, or those with more power. Feminist theory. Feminist sociology study how gender affects deviance and crime. They might look at how women are treated differently in the criminal justice system and how certain crime are influenced by gender inequality. Then there is a symbolic interactionism. Different association theories states that people learn deviant behavior from others like friend or family who already have break some laws. So uh, it somewhere or the other is influenced by societal and parental concerns. Then there is labeling theory. According to this theory, once someone have labeled this community as bad people, they will always label. anyone from that community as a bad people. For example, it is seen in blacks, the people from Africans, that uh, they are seen as criminals sometimes. Indigenous people, they are often seen as criminals. Then we'll talk about crime and laws, types of crime. So types of crime can be violent crime where there is force or uh, threat of threat of face. Then there is inviolent crime, that the crime that involves destruction or theft of property but no physical harm. Then there is a street crime, often running on a street, someone stole someone's wallet. That is a street crime. Then there's corporate crime in big offices when certain crime takes place. Then there is victimless crime. Uh, the crime has happened, like robbery. The crime has happened, but there are no victims, no particular victims. Then, how do we measure crimes? So, crime is tracked through police reports, surveys, and studies. Understanding these tactics helps figure out trends like why crime rates are going up or down. Crime rates in Canada has been going down in over the years. Sociologists look at factors like better policing, social programs, and even changes in society to understand why. What is the public opinion on crime, or what people think about crime is often influenced by the media, which can be certain, sometimes fake, and which might be exaggerated the danger. Sociology and crime policies. Sociology is used research and evidence to help create fair and effective policies for dealing with crime, and rather than just relying on public opinion as a fear. I have also already learned deviant act and crime in criminology, and it has a great interest. So there are certain crimes, for example, uh, real life example is marijuana. Marijuana was earlier considered to be illegal. So that time it might be viewed as a deviant act. But as of now, marijuana is totally legal in Canada. So it might not be considered as deviant anymore. That's all from my side. Thank you.